Hey, it's Clash of MMA. After the last video where we talked about the 5 best UFC boxers, now it's time to rate them by different skill set, but much more brutal.
Risk getting knocked out! Oh my God!
Stevens' attention shows that Aldo to the body.
Like, how is Muay Thai not the biggest sport in the world? I think that has the most untapped potential of all the combat sports. Because obviously, boxing is huge. MMA is huge. How the fuck is Muay Thai not huge?
We will be doing the top 5 active UFC fighters with amazing Muay Thai. If you are a new eye on our channel, you can support us by clicking the subscribe button. So wear your best Thai shorts and traditional Mongkol and enjoy the video.
That whole culture, man. I mean, the Thai and Muay Thai culture. It's so, I mean, kids get indoctrinated into it at a very young age.
Super young. Little kids, they come right after school and they go to Muay Thai training. And they're training just like the older guys. That's just their lifestyle. So it starts as a kid. It's like, go to school, Muay Thai, go sleep. And then as an adult, it's like Muay Thai, feed your family, Muay Thai, feed your family.
In no particular order, we'll start with Khalil Rountre JR, ranked 8th in the light heavyweight division. The story of his MMA career is truly inspiring and requires a separate video. But the way he evolved into a top Muay Thai practitioner who adapted his style to cage fighting is more than impressive. All it took was one elbow from Johnny Walker and a trip to Thailand, where he embraced their warrior culture.
Johnny caught him with an elbow in the clinch, man. He caught him with one of these elbows in the clinch, and he KO'd him. And, you know, he just said, okay, I have to really learn Muay Thai. And so I'm going to Thailand.
I know.
You know, I'm watching all his training footage, and he just fell in love with Thailand. And then he came back, and I'm like, this motherfucker's fighting like a Thai.
I know. Looking like Saget from Street Fighter.
But like a jacked, muscular 205-pound
He used to be a fat
Thai.
boy, too.
As the saying goes, Khalil Rountre beats opponents like they owe him money. Either he beats them mercilessly or gets beaten. There is no in-between. Rountre uses a high guard from which he throws explosive and brutal punches, bouncing in Thai style. His last fights justify the saying that no one throws low kicks like Thai fighters. I mean, did you hear the sound of his clean kicks? Rountre can generate so much power in his lead leg. He does well in the clinch and can cut down his opponents from the counter. At one point, the opponent pressures forward, and then the next, Khalil's punch flashes like lightning. His explosiveness is especially impressive, considering his muscular body. But Khalil will have a tough task, where the stakes are high, against Alex Pereira later this year. We all know he didn't deserve a title shot, but things are the way they are, and Magomed Ankalaev is probably getting gray hair somewhere in Dagestan. It will be interesting to see how Rountre's Thai style fares against an elite kickboxer. In 24 mutual UFC appearances, they have 13 finishes, so the chances are high that one of them will leave the cage without a head. Of course, he had his ups and downs in the UFC, but the interesting fact is that Rountre wasn't always a Muay Thai fighter. On the other hand, there is a man who has been practicing the style in a cage since 2010 when he first entered the UFC.
Barboza's got enough. He got him! Edson Barboza does it again!
Knocked out! Oh my God!
Edson Barboza is a veteran. Edson Barboza has been there and done that. The UFC has a lot of great fighters. They've only got a couple scary ones, right? Francis Ngannou, scary fighter. Edson Barboza, scary fighter. And I understand he's not that big. He's on the short list. He is very scary. And the skills that he's looking to implement are very vicious. He is going to kick you in the leg until you can't stand. He's going to spin around so you can't even see him. He's going to drive his heel into your teeth.
To get into a fight with Edson Barboza, they have to be tough as they come. We all know how durable Dan Hooker is, but even he faltered under Edson's relentless shots.
That body kick got him.
You can literally feel the pain watching his fights. Barboza is a combat sports veteran with a black belt in Muay Thai and 28 fights with 25 wins, counting 22 knockouts. Edson has been in the Muay Thai game since the age of 8, just like the purebred fighters from Thailand, and he brought his style to MMA in a phenomenal way. He loves mixing his combos with punches and kicks. Every combination he throws is a work of art.
He's definitely the most explosive, dynamic, all those things that you want to say, the best kicker in the lightweight division.
Even at 38, he provides top performances, looking lean as a teenager. He is the only man in the history of UFC who has finishes with leg kicks, body kicks, and a head kick. His striking abilities allowed him 8 knockouts, and in 9 decision wins, he showed that he was dangerous with his strikes until the last bell. Even after 30 UFC fights, the fire in Edson is still burning, ready to give us a striking spectacle in the next fight. He is your fighter's favorite fighter, and listen to us when we say that you should enjoy his fights because who knows how much he has left.
I believe the young guys looking for the UFC for the business, you know? Just worry about to be famous and make money. When I signed UFC, to be honest, on that time, I don't worry about the money. I want fight. That's it. I don't care it's gonna be pay me.
In addition to Edson, we have another legendary Brazilian on the list. Only this one comes from the division below. It's everyone's favorite, King of Rio, Jose Aldo. Although he primarily comes from a BJJ background, Aldo's Muay Thai game is no joke. And since the WEC era, everyone knows how lethal his leg kicks are. Uriah Faber knows this in particular.
Throughout the fight, it was pretty painful in my leg, so this leg kicks are deceiving, man. It feels like I was getting hit with a bat. That's the first time I've really been punished with those.
Many may not agree that he is one of the better Thai practitioners, but here we are talking about Jose's application of Muay Thai in MMA. He's long past his prime, but Scarface is still causing problems in the cage, even for the younger generation of fighters.
Now, Jose's doing exactly what he always does. He's keeping a very high guard and kind of plodding forward, kind of like the typical Muay Thai type of a stance.
His style is dynamic, relying mainly on boxing techniques and meets the qualifications of being a Muay mat. A heavy puncher with brutal low kicks, great defense, and forward pressure. Even when the pressure is on him, Aldo knows how to pivot and avoid it to reach the open space. Jose used his kicks a lot more before, probably because he gained confidence in his head movement and boxing over time.
This was old-fashioned Aldo. He was so notorious about kicking that leg. You look at the fight where he fought Chad Mendez, those guys, Uriah Faber. I mean, pretty much anybody that Aldo fought in the past, he would just murder that leg, which would force people to either shoot, and Aldo has amazing takedown defense. They would not try to stand here. They would always move or switch to southpaw, then he starts kicking the inside leg.
On the other hand, Jose uses excellent defense when low kicks are aimed at him. He has excellent timing with his knees, and his fists will very often find a way to the opponent's body, displacing his internal organs. Jose is powerful and accurate, and if necessary, he will kick opponents' legs off them. The following fighters take us from Brazil straight to Central Asia and Eastern Europe. When we think of these countries, one thing comes to mind: high level of grappling. However, they also have some striking gems over there. Born in Kazakhstan with Azerbaijan and Russian roots, Rafael Fiziev breaks wrestling stereotypes and lives and breeds Muay Thai.
Rafael was looking so sharp and so clean. Boom, boom, boom. How fun is it to watch that Rafael fight?
Oh my God, I could watch Rafael fight all the time. I was hoping for 5 rounds.
Adaman arrived in the UFC in 2019 after 6 perfect victories, mostly knockouts in the first rounds. Before his MMA career, Rafael recorded 47 Thai matches with 39 wins and 29 knockouts. He is a multiple Kyrgyz champion, Kazakh national, and world champion with over 200 amateur fights, who adapted his striking expertise to modern MMA.
I need to take my time in the cage. I'm still growing. I feel it. I'm still growing like MMA fighter, not like striker or like this. But I'm still growing like MMA fighter. Now I try to make a mix, not only striking and footwork, you know.
After his transition, his kicks resonate in arenas like gunshots. His hands destroy opponents, and his Muay Thai is the most beautiful on the UFC scene right now. 12 MMA wins and 8 knockouts. He connects combinations perfectly, mixing shots and ripping both the head and the body. Rafa was the striking rhythm and fluency and has only one way to hit, and that is super hard, always looking for a finish.
I'm sure you trained hard for this. You looked incredible. Your timing and your speed and your combinations were off the chart tonight. I think you sent a big message to the other people in the lightweight division.
Fiziev is a fighter with whom clinching should be avoided and is quite brutal for someone who was afraid of fights and was bullied as a child. Rafael took up Muay Thai at the age of 11, and 2 decades later, he lives in Thailand and works as a coach in one of the best gyms, Tiger Muay Thai. While all the other Dagestanis practiced wrestling, one ginger among them decided on a different route.
Лично для меня это... Опа, ну что, ребята уже не такие сухие, может быть. О, какой баффи! Жесткий лоу от Шара и тут.
Долю работает сейчас. Вот это красиво! Это конец, ребята!
Наверное, в единоборство меня привела жизнь, которая в Махачкале устроена. Такой уличный образ жизни, который нужно за себя постоять. Тяжелая жизнь.
The one-eyed pirate Sharabudtin Magomedov started practicing the art of the 8 limbs early, and before he transitioned to MMA, he achieved a record of 18 wins and 2 losses. He won the Eurasia Championship in Burmese boxing and the Russian Muay Thai Championship, and is a master of sports in Thai boxing and other combat sports.
New dude that just fought in the UFC.
Oh my God! Did you see that guy?
Yeah.
Shaiban.
Yeah. One eye.
He's a savage, though.
He's fucking
Are we
good,
talking
dude.
about the Russian dude?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's scary looking dude too, ain't he?
Oh
That
yeah, he's
dude
terrifying
is
with the
nasty.
one eye.
That dude is nasty.
Isn't it crazy how good he can fight with one eye?
His love for striking is evident by the fact that he lost an eye in the process, and despite this, he still dreams of the day when he will put on his gloves and enter the war zone. Shara prefers to keep the fight on the feet, where he uses a diverse striking arsenal, equally effective at range and from up close. He utilizes kicks from a distance, while in the clinch, he does well using Thai skills, knees, and elbows. His boxing is crisp and his kicks quick, justifying the nickname Shara Bullet.
Способности или уникальные качества, которых нет у других бойцов. Я думаю, мое качество, наверное, в том, чтобы ударить оттуда, откуда никто не ожидает. И я иногда сам не могу понять, откуда удары могут вылететь. И я иногда это могу не контролировать. В этом, наверное, глубина, так сказать, моих возможностей.
In essence, Magomedov is the epitome of Thai boxing, who constantly throws unpredictable shots, back fists, hook kicks, spinning kicks, you name it. Shara can do it. Muay Thai competitions did not pay enough, and now he is in MMA. Undefeated with 14 wins and 11 knockouts, because the finish is what he is looking for from the first minute.
Данный Уайта, ты рассказал, что он сделал такое предложение, от которого нельзя было отказаться. Это только касаемо денег, или он еще пообещал, там, следующий бой будет, не знаю, за пояс, или там через несколько боев будет за пояс, или это только денежная история?
Это просто история, которую я хотел оказаться, и он мне мою просьбу удовлетворил. Я хочу чаще драться, и дал мне такую возможность поучаствовать, и дал мне соглавный бой. Это, по сути, шанс, который надо использовать, а потом уже что-то произойдет.
He is a hot prospect in the UFC with only 3 matches with a bright future, and if he raises his takedown defense to a new level, we might have another striking superstar in the middleweight division. Just when we thought we had seen all the power from Dagestan, Shara Bullet appeared in a completely different but no less lethal version.
Shara looked great. I mean, when you got a guy that comes in on short notice, tall, rangy, dangerous on the ground. He fought the fight he needed to fight. Kicked his legs all night, stuck with his game plan, picked him apart with punches, and then when he saw he was in trouble, he went in for the kill. You couldn't have a better performance.
Thank you for sticking around. We believe you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to elbow that like button and sweep that notification bell off its feet. The comment sections are yours to debate, and we'll get back to you soon with a new video.